This is Adam B.
Hi, this is Adam B. Yeah, it's been a long time. Too much stuff to go into. Hey, guess what, everyone? Okay, well, everyone out there is updating their iPhone 4s to put iOS 5 on them, and updating, you know, and waiting patiently. I'm very tired. Very long day, coming off the flu. It's one of the reasons I sound like this. And yes, I will be coughing. See? The thing I want to show off to everyone is, well, I bought myself a while back when I got this new TV. It's not new now, it's like 6 months old. But hey, I got myself an AppleTV2. Alright? And hey, look, that's me on the AppleTV2 and the YouTube app showing off my other Apple TV in the other room. Well, guess what? There's an iOS 5 update for this as well. And I'm going to update for you live on camera. And I'll probably cut out the boring bits or fast forward through them like I normally do. So, let's see what happens. Up, 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 up. We go to settings. We go to, was it general? And update software. There it is. Hey, look, an update is available for your Apple TV. You want it? Yes. Estimating time remaining. 1 hour ago, I was at a school. I work in the schools in Broward County. I was updating laptops, adding an app that the school needs for the kids, and just running system software updates. And let me tell you something. Apple servers are getting hammered today because it's iOS 5 day. It's October 12. Today's the 12th, October 12th. Estimating time remaining. Still hasn't shown up yet. It was taking forever just to like download iTunes 10.5. It was just taking forever, and I handled like 50 machines today. Boy, are my hands tired. Still nothing. You'd think all the time I've spent away from YouTube and this camera, I could vamp for a little while. Twirly, twirly, twirly. No, I can't vamp. So I'm going to pause the camera. And oh wait, no! It's giving me an update. It says about 2 hours remaining. 2 hours to update an Apple TV2. I will see you in a little while. Did you see that? When I came in here, I set a timer for about 20 minutes. It said 2 hours, about 2 hours. Now, but when I came in here just before, it said about 102 minutes remaining. And while I'm running around the room turning all the lights on so I can be seen, oh, forgot one. There. Gotta love home automation. It went from 102 to 103, and just after I started the camera, it went from 103 to 104, and now it says 105. So I'm of the opinion that it's not doing much of anything right now. So I'm going to come back in, what time is it for real right now? I don't know. The alarm clock in this room is covered with a pillow at the moment, and I don't have a working watch. I'm going to come back in about 90 minutes. 106, 107. I may get to start over at 2 hours again. 106. Oh, we may have peaked. Oh yeah, well, like I said before, Apple servers are getting hammered. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I have tomorrow off from work. I'm going to... vacation day. I'm going on a trip for the weekend. There will be probably no footage of that. So about 90 minutes from now, I'm going to come back and check in on this again, and hopefully I'll still be awake. It's now, and so in now plus 90, I'll be back. See you in a bit. Click. No, that's the Apple TV remote. So, yeah, okay, doing better. 41 minutes to go. No, I'm not going to stand here the whole time. I got dinner on the stove. There's good TV on at 8 o'clock. It's coming up on, I don't know what to watch. You'll see this little red light on over here in a little while because that'll mean I'm recording one of those. Not sure which gets recorded in here. I better check. And well, I've had dinner. I made myself a chicken Caesar salad. Caesar, 14 minutes to go. I'll be back in 12. Yeah, so, okay, about 1 minute remaining. Oh, you know what's going to happen really soon? My other iPhone, the alarm is going to go off because I set it for me to know when to come back in here, but I kind of figured it out all on my own. Hang on a second. Alright, I'm back. See, I was right. Say about 1 minute remaining, and you see what that says? I can't tell what it says from here. You know, about 50 seconds. So, less than a minute remaining. Hey, I was correct. I turned up the air conditioning. The compressor's right outside here. And yes, it's October, and I live in Florida, so yes, I need air conditioning most days in October. There was like one day last week where I opened the windows in the middle of the day to get some air through here. I was home sick a few days last week. On the tail end of the flu. Get your flu shot. My doctor says everyone should get a flu shot. Literally everyone over the age of 6 months. I can't imagine a 2-year-old making this decision for himself. So I'm going to trust the parents out there. Everyone get a flu shot. I'm going to get a flu shot, and so I don't get this again. It didn't really hit me hard. Step 1 of 2, preparing update. Do not unplug your Apple TV while updating. Hey, that could not have been better timing. I'm sorry. I'm just so good at this. Timer done. Shut up. Let me set that to what I usually use it for. And off. Thank you. That is a 3G. It's from work. They gave it to me. 5 is not going on there. Yeah, but this is my 4 on Verizon. And once a little bit of time has gone by, then I'm going to go to 5 on this. I'm going to, I don't know if this is 5 or 4.4 I saw on the internet before. It may only be 4.4. Oh yeah, by the way, can you see this? That's a PC. I hate the fact that I have to have a PC in the house. It's an HP, it's a couple years old, dual core AMD Athlon X2 5400 processor in it. It's running XP. I have it for one thing. I once filmed a video and never edited and published about my DVRs. This is a replay. I'm not zooming in, wrong camera. This is a replay TV. That company is basically no longer in business. It's owned by Digital Productions. I forget. But it was a competitor to TiVo, and this is the model 5500 series. The 4500 have an ability to skip commercials while playing back a show. Because, okay, imagine a timeline. Right across the bottom of the screen, like iMovie HD, where I'm going to edit this in is. Okay, here's your beginning of the show, here's your end of the show. And, you know, here's your first block, and then there's a commercial. And then the end of the commercial, and the second block of the show. Another commercial, another block. Well, on channels, especially networks, you know, major networks, ABN, CBR, all of them, there's a split second of black screen at the beginning of the commercial break and at the end of the commercial break. The replay was smart enough to say, hey, there's a black fraction of a second black screen here, and it's 2.5 minutes apart. I'm betting that's a commercial break. So it would jump right over. And it does, and it's great. I have a couple of 4500s elsewhere in the house. They're great. You know, I'm watching, you know, I can power my way through a 1 hour show in 42 minutes and never see the commercials. It's not even fast forward through them, it's just skip right over. They got sued out of existence because of that, basically. Well, these still work. Well, this is almost done. I'll have to tell you the replay story in the middle of step 2. Well, I'll continue for the moment. There's a downloadable guide, so I know what shows. This it knows. I don't know. You know, I kind of know. You know, House is on Monday nights. I missed it anyway. Downloadable guide, and they said at the end of back in June, a message popped up on the screen. Said, well, we appreciate your loyalty, but as of July 31st, we're not going to be providing guide updates anymore. The few thousand people out there, however many thousands of people out there, still using these things went livid. Which means they got really angry. Hey, step 1 is complete. And there's now no signal. I'll keep talking. So how are you? They went livid. And eventually, it turns out, Digital Networks, that's what it's called, relented. You reload. Digital Networks relented, and they said, okay, we'll provide the thing for you. We'll provide the guide for you. But in the meantime, people worked out step 2 of 2, applying update, do not unplug. I'm so glad I have an opportunity to tell this story. What happened was, there's a program out there called WRNS, Windows Replay Network Server, I believe it's what it stands for. Only runs in Windows. I don't like 7, can't stand Vista. So I had this assembled for me, put XP on it. And WRNS is free. I should donate. I will, should I ever find some spare money somewhere. And with a $20 subscription to, I believe it's called Schedules Direct. Schedules Direct feeds WRNS. WRNS feeds the DVRs. Schedule. I just have to remember to turn this on once every day or so. It downloads the schedules and then feeds the schedules out to the 3 DVRs I have in the house. Which is great. Because on 2 of the DVRs that I use, I paid for a lifetime subscription. I'm still alive. The machine's still alive. There's a song I'd play here from Love and Rockets called Still Alive that I'd play, except I don't want to, you know, infringe on copyright. Have to pull down one of my videos soon. Been getting notices. Wonder which one. So, yeah, that's why I have this PC. And since I bought this TV, one of the reasons I bought this particular Sanyo, I mean, it doesn't have the greatest picture in the world, but it was inexpensive. I got it at Walmart, and it's got a lot of inputs. 2 HDMI, a couple of composite and component, and a VGA in for this computer. I'm not going to put my iTunes server on here, although I could, but I'm not going to swing around the camera and show you. But the only part of the iTunes server that remains from the last time you saw my iTunes server, I think, are the speakers and the hard drive. The hard drives. Because now it's in that mirror drive to our machine you saw back in Holiday Hardware Hacking 4. And I was lucky enough to have donated to me a first generation 22-inch cinema display. It barely fits on the nightstand. I've had to rearrange things. The speakers are now behind it. I'll see if I can get a shot into that later for you. Halfway through step 2. I wonder if there'll be an unknown until now step 3. By the way, all this is doing is just going blink, blink, blink. Let's see if I can zoom without destroying anything. blink, blink, blink. And that's as much as it'll zoom. I know, not the greatest camera in the world. But hey, it does exactly what I need it to do. Hey look, a remote control! Hey look, one of the world's tiniest tripods. Oh, I have a story to tell. I don't have it here. I have another tripod, one of those bendable ones. It's made up of like a chain of balls, and you can wrap the legs around stuff. When Alfred and I met Bill Shatner back in March, we were sitting at the table, and he's making the rounds, coming to the table, and we were like, I think the second to last table. He comes over, and he remembered me because I had met him earlier that morning when I got a book signed, and he picks this tripod up, and it looks a little odd. It looks like it could have been a prop off of a science fiction set, and he goes, "Ooh, what's that?" and picks it up and puts it down. Camera was not attached to it at the time, but that's all I got from him. That's really all he said to me until I asked him to have a picture taken with me a few minutes later. It's almost done. I hate vamping, especially my throat hurts a bit. Not that it hurts, it's just my voice is a bit raspy because I'm coming off the tail end of this flu, and it's warm in here because I turned off the air conditioning, and I just had dinner, so I'm digesting. Hey, almost done. Alright, so I'm just going to stand here, and I'm going to fast forward through me just standing here quietly while this updates. It updated. And again, no signal. Let's see what it does. Oh. It isn't quite finished. I mean, it went away. I wasn't looking at it, so I couldn't see that it hadn't filled in all the way. There's still this little nub on the end here. Almost done. The straight part is almost done, and it's just basically the circle on the end, the semicircle on the end that needs filling in. Oh, most of it's done. I'd say it is about 98% complete. Oh, the bar is completely filled in. It's still just going blink, blink, blink. Let's see what happens. Hey, let's try more of that standing still stuff. What's new? Hey, AirPlay mirroring. Yes, that's right. I can now play air on my mirror. Photo stream. Well, you know, that's when you put a picture of your ex-girlfriend in the toilet bowl to help you aim. Trailers. That's for when you want to, you know, get around the country with a lot of your stuff hanging off the back of your car. That's the National Hockey League. I'm not sure what that is. And Wall Street Journal Live. Since I have no money, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Continue. Press continue. Oh, that's not an iPad. Continue. I said continue. Oh, okay. Yeah, it worked. Yeah. I don't have Netflix. I never bothered signing up. YouTube, podcast, photo stream, mobile, Flickr, radio. There's the computers. None of the other ones are on right now. And you can tell it to sleep. Well, that's it. There's no big introductory movie like, you know, the thousands of little screens flying around and the Fibonacci number style scales and, you know, making the nice music. And I'm not going to say this is a letdown because I haven't used it yet. But hey, at least it got done. I updated something today. And if all goes well, I'll post a movie as well. All I have to say to you now is later.